Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be talking about what helped me get through the first year of becoming a mom of two. And as you guys know, if you've been following my channel, if you follow me on social media, I have been super open with my journey for the most part, and just like sharing that it has been tough. It was really tough becoming a mom of two for me, and I'm sure for other moms, and I'm sure that a lot of moms don't speak about it because no one wants to talk about when they go through rough days or when they go, you know, through hard times as a mom, because I don't know, I just feel like maybe it was kind of shunned or looked down upon us moms, you know, speaking our truth on our journey of becoming a mom, because it is a journey, for sure a journey. But I wanted to share with you guys a couple of things that I did that helped me get through that journey and, you know, just make it out of the first year, you know, as one. So as you guys can tell, if you are a subscriber already, if you're not, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my social medias. But if you guys couldn't tell, I got a little microphone, which I'm so excited for. I plan on doing a lot of more sit down videos, a lot of more one-on-one videos. So if there's anything you guys want to see, just comment down below and let me know, like, you know, anything you guys want to see, anything you guys want me to talk about, any questions you guys want me to talk about. So yeah, let's get on with today's video. So one of the main things that really helped me when becoming a mom of two is making sure I have quick meals accessible to me and my family. Isabella was 1.5, I think, when I gave birth to Ezekiel, and I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I was at home with her. So once I gave birth, you know, when you give birth, you don't want to be cooking and cleaning and doing all that extra stuff. So I feel like having easy meals really helps. So for like breakfast, you know, toaster waffles. You also have like the pancakes that you can make in the microwave. I usually make them in the oven. You also have cereal. You also have yogurt parfaits. What else? What I used to do and what I do still is whenever I make like pancakes or French toast, I make an extra amount so I can put it in the fridge, and then when it's time to eat and heat it back up, I just literally pop it inside the toaster and take it out. For lunch, you know, you have pizza, you have salads, like, you know, the pre-made salads that they sell at the store. You also can like order out. Those quick meals really do help, and it really just takes the stress off of your back. If you're about to become a mom of two, or you are already a mom of two, looking into having those super easy meal prepping always helps. Like, I love to meal prep our fruits. I haven't really gotten to meal prepping and like other things, but like meal prepping rice sounds really easy. Meal prepping like veggies, like steamed vegetables, especially for you moms who are at home by yourself when you are during your postpartum phase, you still want to eat. So having those things really help. Okay, so this next one I cannot stress enough, and I always tell moms this whenever they ask me about becoming a mom of two, but really helped me, like, you know, in that transition, is getting out the house. And I'm talking like to do literally anything. So you get out the house to just go on a car ride, get out the house to go get Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, Foxtail, getting out the house to go pick up a pickup order, getting out the house just to drive and listen to music. When I tell you guys, when I gave birth to my son, we all used to go on car rides, and I literally learned the whole area around me. I would go through random, like, you know, streets and areas just to drive and listen to music and get out the house and just to be free of babies on top of me, and just to have that little break for myself. I would drink my little drink, listen to music, listen to podcasts. You guys, I'm telling you, it really does help. Also, going on walks in the morning, or going on walks in general, really was a lifesaver for me. And I used to go on the walks and not be on my phone. I would not look on my phone. I would just really just take in being outside, taking in that vitamin D, you know, just being like in my body. It was really easy leaving the house with one kid, but when it becomes two kids, it's kind of like a mission to get ready, and it really is a lot. But it's definitely worth it, especially if you're like me, who loves being outside the house instead of being in these like four walls. It feels really suffocating, especially when you're in there for a really long time. So this next one probably seems like obvious, or some people might look at it as obvious, which is taking care of yourself. I feel like in the postpartum stage, we really get lost in taking care of our babies, because you know, you're becoming a mama too, so we get really lost in taking care of everyone else, and we kind of put ourselves last. And one thing I try to prioritize was putting myself first, and always making sure that I was okay and that I am taken care of. So I would try to always take a shower. Not to say that every single day I took a shower, like I literally have got, I think the longest I went postpartum was like at least 3 days without taking a shower, because you know, by the end of the night when the baby's down, you don't want to take a shower, you just want to go to sleep. But taking a shower, you know, getting dressed for your day, making sure you have all of your postpartum like essentials to help you have a smoother recovery, drinking your water, getting your vitamin D, taking your prenatals, taking your supplements that you know are recommended for you guys after postpartum. It really does help. They say you cannot pour into a cup if you're empty, and that is the truth. You cannot put yourself last, because you can't give your baby your full self if you're not whole, you know. And you don't want to give your babies all of you and then end up with nothing. That's when you hit rock bottom, you guys, and it isn't fun. So highly suggest that, making yourself a priority and putting yourself first, taking care of yourself, leaving the house to do things that you regularly love to do. You know, ask a family member or your partner or anyone that you trust to just stay with the baby, even if it's for an hour, to get your nails done, if it's to go on a coffee date by yourself, if it's even to just like literally leave the home and just have peace by yourself. This next one, I cannot stress enough how important I feel like this has been in my postpartum journey and just my journey as a mom in general, which is journaling your thoughts. Because I feel like when you're at home with the kid and you're at home just in general, you have a million of thoughts that run through your mind, and sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're like so. If you're a mom, you know what I'm talking about. And I really feel like you have to write them down, because if you don't write them down, they're just gonna build up, and you know, that's when you literally, I feel like, kind of go like crazy. Like you literally need to get those feelings out, and I really feel like journaling has helped. So what I do is I get a journal. I've gotten my journals from Target, I've gotten them from TJ Maxx, I think those are the only places I've gotten them from, but I know they sell journals literally everywhere. I'll link some down below. I know they have like a 5-minute journal. They also have like a postpartum mom journal. So I highly suggest getting a journal and writing down your thoughts, good, bad, sad, happy, all of them. Write them down, and it's really it really is interesting to go back to the journal and read how you felt in that moment. And when I write in my journal, I literally just write anything. I write down like how I'm feeling, I write down manifestations, I write down affirmations. You know, it doesn't hurt to just get those feelings out. I feel like suppressing your feelings, especially in the postpartum phase, can really be like, you know, harmful for yourself and your mind. So this next one is being open with how you're feeling with your partner, if you do have a partner, or having that friend that you can open up to. So with me in my postpartum phase, since this was my second time around, I already knew what postpartum would be like. I already knew that I probably would experience PPD because I experienced it bad with Bella. And I made it my goal not to experience it this time around, but I ended up experiencing it hard. And I found myself not being open with my husband about me experiencing that. And I really felt like that's when it was worse, when I wasn't open with him, because when he would get home, I would snap on him because I'm just really frustrated and overwhelmed. And then I would feel bad for snapping on him, and I'm just like, I could have just told him like, babe, today was a really rough day, like I really need a second to relax, like, you know, I don't want to be kissed and hugged, and I just need like a second, you know. And I wish I would have been open with him. So once I realized that I was going through that, and I caught myself while I was doing that, is when I started being open with him, and I would literally tell him how I feel. And that's one thing I love about me and my husband, is that I am super open with how I feel most of the time. Once I found myself communicating with my partner, it really made things feel better. It really helped him understand what I was going through and where my mind was, and it also helped me be able to talk through my feelings and getting a perspective from someone else. I would talk to him about how I feel about some things. He would open my mind to make me think in another direction, and it kind of helped me heal from some of the things that I was feeling. Or if I would feel like I needed more help and he wasn't helping, I would communicate that with him and tell him like, babe, I need more help, like it's a lot, and he would give that to me, you know. And 100% your partner cannot know how you're feeling if you're not communicating with them. And I feel like once you have kids, that's one thing that you need to do and have is a strong bond and be able to communicate with your partner. Vice versa, like they need to be able to communicate with you. But since you're the one who is taking care of the kids and, you know, going through this journey of postpartum, you really need to have that safe place with your partner. So if you don't have that safe place, I highly recommend like creating that safe place. Me and my husband have been together for years, and I'm not gonna say that we have been super open. I'm not gonna say we've been super open since the beginning, but throughout the years we have become super close with each other. And now I literally tell him sometimes my most like crazy thoughts, and I really do feel like it helps because it just helps him know where my mind is, and it also helps me get my feelings out and be able to, you know, not feel crazy. And it also helps having a mom friend or a sister or venting to your mom about how you're feeling, because just think about it, we've all gone through it. All moms have gone through this phase of postpartum and the hardship of postpartum. Just like me, whenever a mom vents to me or I see another mom venting, I'm like, girl, get it out. Like, you don't have to sugarcoat how you're feeling with me, because I understand and I 100% salute you and want you to vent about how you're feeling, because I know as a mom sometimes we feel like we cannot talk about the things that we go through, or we can't talk about how we're feeling because we don't want to complain about having kids, and we don't want to complain about the life that we chose for ourselves. But it is hard, and we're allowed to complain. Just like someone who's out working a job, they're allowed to complain about working this amount of hours, or dealing with this kind of person, or dealing with, oh, I was outside all day and it was hot. They're allowed to complain about that just as much as we're allowed to complain and vent about how hard it is to be a mom and what we went through in that day. So be open with how you're feeling, you know, communicate, and find that person that you can confide in. And like I said, if you can't find that person, get a therapist, or like I said, write down how you're feeling, because it really does help. This last one, it is I prioritize my mental health and my physical health. In the sense, I did not start working out in my postpartum, but I did try my hardest to drink my water, go on walks, you know, just do things for my physical and mental health. I also did not try to carry so much weight. So my husband works and I stay at home, and whenever he would come home and I didn't feel like cooking because either I was just I had too much to do that day, or if I genuinely just was very tired and did not want to cook because I didn't want to clean dishes after, I would literally communicate that with him and let him know, babe, I'm tired, I'm not gonna cook tonight, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna order pizza, we're gonna get food out, or do you want to cook? And same with the house. And I love to have my house clean for when my husband gets home from work. I just feel like he deserves to come home from a clean house because he's out all day working hard for our family. But if I am too tired and I didn't have a second to clean or a second to sit down because I'm just up and at it, I didn't clean. I did a light pickup. I didn't put too much pressure on myself to clean the house. I just did not like put these things above my mental health. I didn't put cooking, cleaning, and, you know, responding to people, hanging out to people, and all the other things and all the other pressures that come with being a mom. I did not let that come before my mental health. If I was too tired, I put that first and got rest. As much rest as I could, as well, as a mom of two. You know, the rest is sometimes not there, and sometimes it's okay to just literally lounge around with your kids all day because you are in that phase. So I really made it a priority to nurture myself, nurture my mental health, nurture my physical health, and give myself grace. You guys, that's number one. Give yourself grace, give yourself patience. You have to nurture yourself as if you were the baby, you know. But that's all I have for this video. I really hope that this helps one of you guys, some of you guys. If it only helps one of you guys, I still feel like I am helping, and it makes my heart so full. If you are a new mom, congratulations. If you are a new mom of two, congratulations. Becoming a mom of two is literally a journey, you guys. It's an experience. All I have to say is just soak in the moment, soak in the baby phase. I know that sometimes we wish our days away because it's just so exhausting and tiring, and just like it's a lot. But it genuinely is the best experience, minus all of the other stuff, you know. But if there's anything else you guys want me to talk about regarding postpartum, let me know down in the comments. But that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.